Welcome back to ILTV on the Hour. We're bringing you the biggest headlines from Israel and the Middle East in just 5 minutes. I'm Kalev Ben David, and today is day 733 of the war in Gaza. Let's get into the top headlines of the hour. Just a day after the second anniversary of the October 7th attack, key talks are underway in Sharm el-Sheikh to end the Gaza war, with U.S. President Donald Trump claiming broad support for his peace plan and saying a deal is close. Trump said that negotiations to end the war in Gaza and secure the release of Israeli hostages are very serious, and that every other country in the world supports the plan. Speaking alongside Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney in the Oval Office, Trump said his teams are working to finalize the deal to bring peace to Gaza and the entire Middle East. Before their departure for Egypt, Trump met top advisors Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, with the White House now saying the plan focuses on the immediate return of the hostages and security guarantees for Israel backed by broad international support.
We're in very serious negotiations to, I guess you could say, depending on the way you count, 3,000 years, you could say 500 years, you could say, but that it's been raging for a long time. And I think there's a possibility that we could have peace in the Middle East. It's something even beyond the Gaza situation. We want a release of the hostages immediately, etc. And so our team is over there now. Another team just left, and other countries, literally every country in the world has supported the plan.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that hasn't, actually, not that I've seen. But there's a real chance that we could do something, so you may have some questions on that later.
The White House is reportedly turning up the pressure to finalize a Gaza peace deal within days, with the senior U.S. official telling Israel's Channel 12 that Witkoff and Kushner will not leave Egypt until an agreement is reached. In a wide-ranging conversation with the right-wing U.S. commentator Ben Shapiro, Prime Minister Netanyahu reaffirmed Israel's determination to end the war and bring the hostages home, but only if Israeli conditions are met. Netanyahu praised President Trump for his leadership on the new peace initiative, saying his involvement could be decisive in bringing the hostages home and creating a new regional reality.
But I think first you have to finish the job. You have to finish the Gaza war, which I hope to do very soon, with President Trump's help. Let's get it over with. But we can't get it over with and leave Hamas there in power, aiming its rockets at us. That's not getting it over with. Getting it over with get all our hostages out, which is still before us. We haven't yet done it, and I hope we do, but it's not yet done. And then also get Hamas out of power in Gaza. Make sure that Gaza never again poses a threat to Israel or to the peace of the region and the world.
And over the Sukkot holiday, Israelis marked 2 years since the October 7th massacre, a somber anniversary for an unbroken nation. Communities across Israel held heart-wrenching gatherings with one message: bring them home. 48 hostages remain in Gaza, 20 of them believed alive. Their return have become the nation's daily prayer. With peace talks now underway in Egypt and Hamas signaling agreement to a U.S. brokered plan, there is some hope that their return could be imminent. But for Israel, this anniversary is not about diplomacy alone. It is about memory, justice, and determination 2 years on. The message remains clear: Israel bonds its dead, honored its heroes, and will not rest until every last hostage is home.
אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה ובשביה, העומדים בין בים ובין ביבשה, המקום ירחם עליהם ויוציאם מצרה לרווחה ומאפלה לאורה ומשעבוד לגאולה. אשתה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן.
That's it for this edition of ILTV. Stay tuned for further updates on the hour, or download that app on the QR code by scanning the QR code on your screen. Thanks for joining us.